Alright, welcome to another run here in American Truck Simulator. Not really any changes to the truck other than a little bit of more white on the interior, but other than that it's the same. So
now you drive safely.
What you do is, let's get this on. I have to go pick up this load here, and then I'm gonna have to take a nap. Loading hay here, going from Ontario to Yakima, Washington. So that's the one that we're taking. What the hell, let's just skip it. Fuck it, we got a long enough run going here, so. Hey, before we go here. Got hay. Tipping the scales, 21,000 pounds. Heading up to Yakima to Cascadian Farm Organic. So, nice little run here. We'll have to take a nap here pretty quick. So, actually. Ooh. Let's see here. Yeah, because there's not one real close by here, so we gotta go this away here. So
ready to roll?
Trucking. Traffic is really needed here. 1:30 in the frickin' morning. This truck we're gonna get going Yeah, another run. It was kind of at nighttime, which kind of sucks because the truck does look pretty nice at night, so I kind of messed up on that one there. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. That's why I'm heading to a place to go night-night. Crazy. Yeah, with the whole mask thing that's going on, I don't know, it depends on where you're at, I guess, but, here in Wisconsin, I know Dane County, which is where the capital's at,
Go straight on.
Dane County has a mandatory mask law. So now you have to wear them. But yet, I guess, there's no fines or nothing, there's no penalty, so it's like, so then what good is it? I really don't understand that one, but, yeah, I actually ordered some masks because it's just, I can see both sides of it, but it's more of a pain in the ass to just, it is what it is. My wife has to wear one all the time, so I figure I can suck it up for 10 minutes while I'm going into a store, especially if I'm working up in Madison area, so, yeah. I mean,
Get ready to turn right.
I get it, and yet I don't get it. It's kind of like putting a condom on after your girlfriend's already fucking pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is to me, anyway. But at the same time, I guess I can kind of understand. I guess it just makes people feel better or whatever. But the other thing too is about the ones that I picked up at from SA Fishing, which I guess should be in this week here. And they were, you buy one get 4 free. But the benefit with those is like if I'm cutting stone or something, I can use them for that. It's not just for, panic buying or whatever the hell you want to call it, so. But, the ones I ordered are pretty badass. I've got a pink skull one for my wife, I've got a camouflage skull one for myself, kind of a teal colored one for my wife, and then I got one that looks like the Joker for myself, so. Am I happy about it? No. Do I want to be wearing the mask? No. But I do want to look badass if I'm going to end up having to do it, so yeah. Back around to this one. Get her lights out here. Shut her down. Get some sleep. Alright. Ready to go. Nothing like getting up at the crack of noon, huh?
Get ready to turn left.
But yeah, I don't know. I can understand it, but at the same time, I just don't get it. For me, it just, like I said, it's after how many months of this, it's like, like I said, putting on a condom after your girlfriend's pregnant. But I guess, I kind of do understand a little bit. Especially if it makes like older generations feel a little bit better or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like it should be whatever. If you don't want to wear one, you don't have to. I think that's the way it should be, but what do I know, right?
And then turn left. Turn left.
Still can't see with the drop visor down there. It's kind of a fine line on Viper speed. Either you drop it down so you can see under the visor more, or then you're basically sitting on the floor, or you gotta, be up a little bit, sacrifice your, sight there with the visor, but then, be able to see the hood, so I don't know. I think I got adjusted about to where it was on the SCS 389, so. Either way, she still doesn't seem all that necessarily amused, so. Set to cruise here and keep on trucking. But yeah, I don't know. And for me, the thing that frustrates me with the whole mask situation is that Walmart it's kind of telling you have to wear a mask. Quick Trip, it's kind of hit or miss depending on where it's at. But all Walmarts, I guess you're supposed to be wearing masks now. But again, I just feel like it should be a matter of choice instead of, whatever. But it is what it is. But the problem that I have noticed, and I went into Walmart the other day, and a bunch of the, employees have masks on, but what I noticed was a lot of times they're hanging off their ears, down on their neck, or their nose isn't covered up, or, it's just, or it's on top of, the mask is on top of their head, where it really ain't going to do any good anyways. So I really don't know. I guess I just don't understand necessarily what the big kerfluffle is over the whole thing. So I really don't quite understand it here. If you're gonna be mandatory that you gotta have masks, then why are your employees running around basically not wearing a mask? Let's just put it that way. It's on your face, it's on your head, but it is not covering your face or whatever. So I don't quite understand, that whole thing. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. It amazes me though that somebody hasn't taken advantage of the mask law and just started robbing shit. That's kind of what I'm waiting for, to be completely honest here. I'm just honestly surprised that somebody hasn't hasn't done something like that so far. But you know, it is what it is. It's kind of one of those things where I kind of figured somebody would have done something with it by now. I mean, you know, everybody's forced to wear a mask, so it's kind of a situation where it'd be easy enough to get away with, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. I just think that I just don't quite understand it, but that's just me. And the other thing too that it seems to be is a lot of people are wearing these blue surgical masks, and that's all fine and dandy, but it says right on there that it does not protect you from the coronavirus. So yeah, I don't understand what you're saying here. I really don't. But it is what it is, I guess. And I'm not saying the ones like from SA Fishing that I ordered, you know, those type masks, I'm not saying that those ones are necessarily going to really stop it either, but fuck it, at least I'm going to look cool with my skull and my Joker fucking mask on, so, or my American flag one for that matter too, so either way, I guess I don't agree with it. I mean, do I want to wear one? No, I don't. Do I think it's stupid? Yes, I do think it's stupid. But am I going to look stupid while I'm wearing a mask? No. I mean, I'm going to have something that looks badass, so at least I'll have that. These curves and windy parts are kind of a pain in the ass. I think I need to upgrade to company trailer pack because I'm seeing a lot of the factory things. I'm not seeing, there's an ADM one there, but it seemed like there's a few of them that are the factory stock companies or whatever the hell. Which I guess doesn't really make any difference, but for me, I just want to add just a little more realism to it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just the man behind the mask. I just play. Yeah. So I definitely do want to get in the skinny Viper's truck here and maybe make some skins for that and stuff. So, but we'll see how things go. I don't know what it was with the texture on the visor. It's kind of a weird thing, but I guess is what it is. Or at least the graphics are a little bit better. I was able to bump things up here, so like I said in my last video. So, you know, this new graphics card is doing pretty well. Although it doesn't protect me from having to wear a mask. But yeah. Oh boy. So what you're saying is I get to pull it here. So I do.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Well, there's not really much finding a new route. Those two are just standing there. Those guys get screwed over? Is that what's going on here? £58,000, is it? coming. We're good. Hopefully we don't have a bunch of slow pokes in both lanes. Looks to be, it might be that way. Get the hell out of my way, Mustang. Yeah, with all the updates going on, yeah, you'd think they'd want to make traffic a little smarter, but I guess not. I don't quite understand. Sometimes the traffic is the stupidest shit ever. But it is what it is. There's not much, I guess, I can personally do about it. There is traffic packs, but whether or not it really makes them that much better is yet another thing, so I really don't know. I'm not sure what the hell that sound is, if it's paper rustling or what it is. I guess supposed to be simulating from window wind or whatever the hell you want to call it. Which I guess is pretty cool. I mean, you still have different effects, like if you're going under overpasses or tunnels and stuff, which is kind of cool. So, I mean, there are some decent updates, you know, and things, and it does make it sound better, whatever, and the game does get a little better after each update. But at the same time, it's like the traffic is still as stupid as it was in Holland way back when, you know, in all honesty. So I really don't. I wish we could get a little smarter traffic here, but it is what it is. So, like I said, I'm just the man behind the mask. I'm the one playing. I'm not the one. You know, making the game and things here. But yeah, would I like to see some changes? Yes. But yeah, 1.38 beta came out not long ago, and now it's public beta, which, you know, enough people are doing it, or using it, but at the same time, I don't really necessarily get all, you know, overly worried about driving on betas, because it seems like once they go to beta, it's not much longer after that they just go to the real thing. Number one, and number two, for me, then I feel like it gives, you know, people like Viper with this Pete here, extra time to, or the time to kind of get things updated and the bugs worked out of it, you know, so betas for me, is it cool, you know, that they release it a little earlier rather than doing a full, you know, just one official release. They allow people to test it and, you know, suggest changes. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's actually really cool. But for me, betas, it just seems like, especially if they're going to be buggy and things like that, you know, you've got that issue, but it's going to come out in full release anyway, so there's no point in messing around and going to the beta, and then next thing you know, the real shit just comes out. So for me, it's just kind of, I'll stick with 1.37 until the full 1.38 comes out, which I guess they're doing a bunch of work to Vegas and things, and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, I mean, with any luck, you know, everything's gonna be a lot nicer and smoother and, you know, a little bit better. But yeah, betas for me, I just wait for the real thing to come out, and then usually by then all your mods and stuff are good to go and have their issues worked out and things, and have been updated properly. So yeah, for me, I just wait. And I know that there's plenty of people out there using the 1.38 public beta, and that's fine. And I'm not saying that you're stupid for using it or anything like that. I mean, for me, I don't feel that it's really necessary or that I feel that I have to do it. I know, driving a little crazy. I do know that some people have been having issues with 1.38. Some people are saying that Viper's Pete was a little messed up. I know there was a couple of people having an issue with Viper's Pete. Whether or not he's updated it since then, I don't know. I mean, I think he has. I'm going to start slowing down here because, yep. Nice road construction here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now somebody on the game's protesting freaking road construction. No, I don't think that's what it is.
And then exit right.
But yeah, there's been people have been having issues. Not nearly as bad issues as some updates before. I know when it came from
Keep right. And then turn right.
1.35 up to 1.36. I know there was a lot more people having issues. There's been other issues in the past, where people were just completely wrecks the game, and they can't play at all, and they gotta start all over from scratch again. I mean, that hasn't happened so much to my knowledge, but it's one of those things that I mean, as time goes on and the game's getting better here, and they're adding more things and changing things, I mean, it's bound to happen. But I will say, like, Viper's done an awesome job on keeping up on updates with his 370, well, 389, whatever, but you can do it up to 379 like this one is. But I've noticed not so much with Viper's Pete, not really too much with trailer packs and things. There has been like skin pack issues supposedly, because I know like the 1.36 skin pack has an issue. Well, the container loads for flatbeds, I know 1.36 one has an issue on 1.37, but if you get it from a Steam Workshop, it just automatically updates it anyway, so you don't really have an issue there. But I have noticed some people on 1.38 have had like red skies, so there's like no clouds or anything. I mean, the texture on the hill and stuff and the windows over there that you see are fine, but it's just the sky is completely red, like blood red type situation. And I have noticed quite a few people have used that, and I don't know if it's a graphics mod that fucks it up, or if it's the update itself is not quite there yet, or what exactly it is. I'm guessing it has something to do with graphics mods, but I do not know. Like I said, I will say I'm not some dick swinger and modders type of thing, but we wouldn't have what we do have without modders, and I've said this before, but most of the time, most modders are doing a pretty damn good job of keeping everything updated. so far, not too many issues.
You know, continue straight on.
And it seems like modders, for the most part here, are keeping things good to go. They're keeping things running smoothly, and you're not having the major issues that a few years ago when this game came out, it was just 4 years ago, whatever. When updates would come out, would just completely wreck everything, and people were scrambling trying to get things done. But it's one of those things where, as time has went on, and as the game's gotten better, the modders have also gotten, a lot better too. And they've been more on top of things and had more of a better. They've been on top of keeping their mods updated and making things work good. Oh, Jesus, that's one hell of a bump. But yeah, they've really been. Does that say clean? I think it does. Holy shit. But yeah, they've been doing a hell of a good job keeping on top of things. So. Where do you want this turned at? Oh boy, in there. So I think what we'll probably do is get this turned over this way. A lot of times you're backing up by that shit. Or you're backing into here, but that's alright. But yeah, at least SCS has gotten a little bit better on letting, information out there when things are coming out and stuff like that. They actually had a release date for Idaho, which was crazy. But it is what it is, and looking on that side. Ooh. Maybe let's straighten up a little bit here. And somebody had suggested maybe using, having the trucks be able to get dirty and things, which would be cool. I would like that. I mean, that would look pretty fucking sweet, but whether or not SCS is actually going to do it, well, that's yet another thing, so. How are we looking here? I think I'm going to pull up and straighten it out a little bit here. Get a little more centered. This is going to be any better. Yeah, a little bit better. So, anyways, that's going to do it for the run here. So, yeah, damn nice looking truck. Got her backed in here though, but we got everything where she's supposed to be, and no major issues here. So, till the next episode of Farming Simulator or American Truck Simulator, whatever it is. I'm not sure what I'm doing next here. But until then, take it easy and all that stuff, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully you're having okay experiences with maths in the game here. So, all right, guys, take it easy.